My name is Don Wiggins and I'm a security officer. Security is not like what you see in the movies. It's not very exciting work, but it is important work. Security is not the kind of work most people think it is. A typical security shift, pretty dull, pretty boring. If anything exciting happens, it usually means something went wrong. The highlight of most shifts is when you get up to go do your rounds. You kind of sit in a little shack like I'm doing now. Not much else happens. The perfect security shift, you're completely bored. Currently I'm doing a vehicle patrol, driving around a building, make sure all the doors are locked from the outside. Doesn't look like anybody's attempted to do anything by the fence. Some of the things we typically look for while patrolling the yard. We look for holes in fences, damage to the fences. We look to make sure lights are on where they're supposed to be. We check for, signs of possible break-in, make sure the windows aren't broken, doors are closed, typical things like that. Most of it's common sense stuff, but, it needs to be done because, unfortunately there are people in this world who just, want to get stuff that doesn't belong to them. So security work's fairly boring. Not quite like being on the TV show Cops, where it always seems to be something's happening. Of course, I'm sure they film hours upon hours of absolutely nothing. I know many police officers who go whole shifts, and their shift's pretty much like ours. The occasional call, which is usually nothing. For us, there's usually no calls, so it's kind of always nothing. Okay, I'm getting ready to go do an internal patrol. The particular facility I work at, there is no recording inside the building, so I'll be back in a few. Besides driving patrols, security officers will also maintain access control to a facility, only allowing those who need to be there, such as employees or vendors, contractors. Some of the ways we monitor who's in the facilities using video cameras. Many facilities have closed-circuit television setups where we can see what's going on in multiple areas, all from one location. Also, we will spend time walking through a facility, just looking for things such as, safety hazards, make sure everything is how it's supposed to be, and just maintain a presence, especially in warehouses or facilities that have high traffic. When working the gate post, typical duties include keeping track of who's in the facility, who's not, whether it's vendors, employees, outside contractors such as truck drivers, things like that. This is extremely important because it allows us to know who's in the facility. In case something happens, we can report to the proper authorities if they need to be called in, like police, fire, EMS.